Hey guys, today I'm coming to you with my January favourites and I wanted to get this up as soon as I could. It is my first favourites that I've done. Even on my old channel I have never done a favourite, so I'm really excited. I love watching favourites because it gives me some good recommendations for maybe brands that I haven't heard of and good recommendations for things that I may want to use in future. I'm going to get right into it because one, the lighting is terrible today. It is so miserable. So I'm going to have to make do with Mother Nature. But the first thing I will say and start with is kind of bath body related, and it's the Soap and Glory The Scrub of Your Life. Now I bought this in one of the Christmas time kits and I've really been loving it. I love scrubs. They are one of my favourite things to use in the shower and in the bath, just to get that really, that last layer of, I don't know, like when I scrub I just feel like I'm that much cleaner, and this has been really good. I hate scrubs where you use them and you're just scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing away, making your skin red, but yet it doesn't feel like it's done anything but irritate your skin. This is really nice. It's really gentle and you can really feel it working. On days when I'm feeling really lazy, I find that it does add the right amount of moisture to my skin and it smells so good on your skin afterwards. So I've really been loving that. I will definitely purchase it again and I would definitely recommend it for a cheaper kind of body scrub. The next thing I'll mention is this, and it's the De-Stress Bath Float from the Calcott Manor Country Spa Retreat range, and it is the Orange Blossom with Orchid. Now I absolutely love this. I've never used a bath float. I absolutely love the smell of this. I got this half price at Tesco during, I think it was the middle of Christmas. Usually it's about £6 to £7 I think, or maybe it's £5 to £6, but I got it half price and I love it. I've been using it throughout December and throughout the whole of January and I still have that much product left, so it's great. I would really recommend that for also kind of like a cheaper alternative to a bath soap. And so on to kind of moisturising. This is the Body Shop Olive Body Butter and I really love the texture of this. This is the small one because I got it when I signed up for my Love Your Body Body Shop card, and it doesn't look like I've used much of it, but I actually have. As I said, I love the texture. It's really light, but it's not too liquidy and it's not too thick, kind of like, it's not like a body balm. It is just really light. It kind of feels like it's softly whipped, if that makes sense. But when you put it on, it's really smoothing. It smells... everything olive smells incredible, and the only thing I can liken this to is if you've ever tried anything from the Planet Spa range, their Mediterranean olive, that's exactly what this smells like, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now onto skincare. I've left them really far across the room. Oops. Okay, let's start with what I would use on my face to start off with. I extremely love this and I'm so sad it is so expensive. This is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Skin Exfoliant. I got this as a sample in my Birchbox and I absolutely love it. The beads are so fine, but they do such a good job, and I think the full size is £63. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I really like this. It smells really nice and fresh, and afterwards your skin literally does feel squeaky clean. It doesn't feel harsh in any way. It's not irritated. I would think this is a really good product for sensitive dry skin because it hasn't broken me out, it hasn't irritated it in any way, and it doesn't sting when it goes on. Although I usually do like the tingling effect that some products have. But this doesn't have any, but it is a really nice product. And then I have really been loving the Origins Clear Improvement, and this is their active charcoal mask. This is what I bought in the video of my Origins haul in the Mask Marvels kit. This is the 75ml and the full size is 100ml. Now it looks like I haven't touched it. I have. I've noticed that the last few times I've used it, I've really had to squeeze the tube to get the product out. But I can see that there is tons sitting at the top here. So I'm probably going to use one of those tube rollers to get the rest of the product out. And then I will probably cut it open and scoop the rest of the product out because it is that good. I am definitely going to be repurchasing the full size sample when I am done with this because I love it. I find that since I've been using it, I haven't had spot breakouts. I've had a few blemishes here and there, but I think that's more hormonal and stress related to me. Now, the thing that has been my absolute saviour throughout December and January is Pseudo Cream. Who would have thought? Even though it does actually say acne and eczema, and chilblains and sunburns and everything else under the sun, I would have never thought that this would be good to put on your face. Because when I was younger, my mum always used to use it for my brother's nappy rash, and it didn't entice me to put that on my face. I have used this quite a lot when I get the dry patches around my nose and on my cheeks. I use this. If I have really bad skin, I will literally just layer this on, kind of like a face mask. I'll leave it on for 15 minutes and then I'll take the excess off but rub the leftover in. If your skin is tight, pseudo cream. It's really good. The styling product is the Tony Guy Casual Sea Salt Texturizing Spray. It is incredible. I love it. It's really nice. I always use it in my hair when I curl it like this, because if you can see, it kind of gives the really nice tousled loose effect, kind of like you've walked out the beach and your hair's just dried that way, like a natural beach goddess, which I totally am because I'm at the beach all the time. Not really, but I really love this, and it is a really inexpensive alternative to the higher brand ones. So I would definitely recommend, if you are on the market for a sea salt spray, go try this one, because I love it, and it doesn't make my hair feel any more drier than it needs to be, which is great, because sometimes I find the sea salt sprays leave your hair really crispy, but this, my hair just feels so soft, it just feels normal. And now on to beauty items. Where shall we start? Shall we start with lips? I think we shall. The first thing I have been loving is another sample that I got out my Birchbox a few months ago. It's the Jason Lips Be Healthier Aloe and Beeswax, and this is 70% organic. It has cocoa butter in it because it smells like a really subtle after eight mint. I really like this. I would recommend, if you like the thicker lip balms that do the job, then I would recommend this. I always just put this in my bag and in my pocket so that I have something there at the time, because if I do not have lip balm, my day is bad. I already know if I've left my lip balm at home, I'm going to have a crap day. If I don't have lip balm, I will buy another one. If I don't have lip balm, I will go home and get one. That is how bad I am. I have to have one on me at all times. The next thing I have been loving is the Bourjois Colour Boost, and this is the waterproof comfort hydration 10-hour one, and this is in Plum Russian. It's a really beautiful plum colour, as the name would suggest, and this is kind of what it looks like. It does go on kind of sheer, but it is buildable. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. Do a quick touch up of that, and it is really nice. It has a really nice kind of, it's candy-like, but it's a beautiful colour. I think it would suit many skin tones, many hair colours, many makeup looks, and it's just a really nice change to just a pure opaque red lip. It's a really nice berry plummy lip. It's coming up more pink, but it is more of a deep wine plum colour, and I would definitely recommend this if you love the Revlon Kissable Balm Stains. These are a bit lighter. They don't feel like they're sitting so much on the top of your lips. It does feel moisturising. I wouldn't say it's waterproof. I think once the initial application wears off, the stain that it leaves behind may be a bit waterproof. And I wouldn't say that it comforts or hydrates for 10 hours, but it does do a good job for many hours. I would say about 4 or 5 hours I don't have to use a lip balm. And this has SPF 15 in, which is just brilliant. Definitely something you could take on holiday to quickly apply out in the sun. And I find with a really simple makeup look like today, it just makes you look like you've made a bit more effort. And then again, one of my favourite all-time lipsticks is MAC's Plumful, and this, it's just beautiful. This is what I bought on my duty-free haul on my way to Qatar, and it's kind of similar to the Plum Russian. This one's the Plumful one. It's coming up more red on here. It's beautiful. I love it. I would recommend this to anyone who loves berry or plum in their collection. Definitely a colour I would run out and repurchase again and again and again. The next thing I love face-wise is the MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is Light Plus. When I bought it at the duty-free again, I was kind of sceptical about it. It was a big dome because I think it's more like a baked formula. I also find, which is a big thing for me, that this goes with any kind of, in my opinion, goes with any kind of drugstore foundation that I've had. I haven't had a problem with it setting any drugstore foundation I've had. It looks nice with any drugstore foundation that I use, especially the Bourjois Healthy Mix and the one that I'll show you just now. It looks really nice. Really, It doesn't even look like you have powder. It doesn't make your skin feel like you have powder on. And I love the fact that when I hug someone, it doesn't transfer all over their black clothing or whatever colour they are wearing. Really, really good. And I think this was £22.50, but obviously duty free, it was a tiny bit cheaper. And the foundation I've been loving is the Revlon Colour Stay 24 Hour. This is the normal to dry skin one in 110 Ivory. It is a very light colour. It says it wears up to 24 hours. Haven't had foundation on for that long, but it definitely lasts. I've had my foundation on today from about 8 or 9. It is now 2:30 and it looks like I freshly applied it, I think. If you see in a mirror, it's still got the effects that it would if you had just applied it. I love it. It's SPF 20 as well. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on top of your skin like some foundations that have SPF in. But the only qualm I have with this is the fact that there's no pump like some foundations in the drugstore don't have. But it is good value for money. I would definitely recommend it if you have dry skin with dry patches. Really, really like it. And then I've got the Bourjois Little... lost my voice there. The Bourjois Little Pot blusher, and this is number 33 Lilaz Dior, and this is the golden lilac one. This smells incredible. I can't explain it. It is a beautiful marbleized kind of, I wouldn't say it is anything like lilac. It is a rosy kind of peachy colour. It has the golden shimmer to it. It's not extremely pigmented, like as you can see I'm rubbing my hand quite vigorously on that. But it is a really nice natural colour. I have it on my cheeks today. You can't really see that I'm wearing blusher, but make myself look like a clown maybe. But it is really nice. It smells like Chanel and baby powder. It's beautiful. If there was a perfume that smelled like this, I would own it. It's really good. I would definitely recommend it for a drugstore blush. The glow it gives is amazing. And then the last kind of beauty related favourite is this, and it's the Essie Lilacism. And I love Essie. I love their formula. This one was a bit disappointing at first. The first layer, I'm not sure if it's just how dehydrated my nails have been in general, but the first layer was terrible. It looked horrible. And obviously I put a second coat on, it looked better, and I put a third coat on and it looked great. Usually with Essie I only need a coat, but maybe it's because this is a more pastel, lighter colour, and the only other Essies that I have tried at the moment out of my collection are the darker colours like Angora Cardi. But I have this on my nails today. That's what it looks like, and I've just got some sparkles on the bottom of it, and I've got the Essie Good To Go top coat on, which makes my nail polish last forever. And what I really wanted to do with my favourites video is add a few lifestyle favourites, because I would like to do a mixture of beauty and lifestyle videos. My first favourite are these, and it's the Alpen coconut and chocolate bars. I know people say cereal bars are really bad for you. These remind me of a healthy Bounty, if that is a description. They're really good. The fact that they have chocolate on in the morning brightens my day already, and I also find that because it has some chocolate on it, I don't crave chocolate during lunch or anything. I more crave chocolate after dinner, when you're relaxing and you just feel like snacking really. But I really like these. These are my new box, and they're my favourite. If you follow me on Instagram a few months back, you would have seen that I had a whole pile of Alpen bars, because they are just that good. I love all the flavours. So good. And the kind of candle scent that I've really been loving is the Yankee Candle. This is the Merry Marshmallow, and it's the Charmello Rigolo. I absolutely love the little picture on this with the little marshmallows and their gumdrop hats. Oh, it's so good. I didn't know if I was going to like the scent at first because it was quite overpowering, but I bought 2 of these and 2 boxes of the tea light, and I thought, crap, what if I don't like the scent? Then what, Natasha? What have you done? You've spent like £12 on candles that you might not like. Luckily, when I lit it, it is not a strong scent. It's not overpowering. It doesn't make you feel sick. Doesn't make you feel heady, which I really look for in a candle. And I really love it. The scent is amazing. It leaves this really nice, comforting, neutral, sweet scent. So if you don't like sweet scents, I definitely wouldn't recommend this. My last favourite has been something I really enjoyed reading, which was the Lost Dogs and Lonely Hearts by Lucy Dillon. And this is something that I bought on a whim from Tesco one evening because I just fancied some reading material, and it is so funny. I love kind of thrillers and psychological books, but I don't love reading them right before I go to bed because I kind of get a bit freaked out, as silly as that sounds. So this is a really nice, light-hearted read. I would definitely recommend it if you like those books that make you laugh out loud, like Sophie Kinsella, or if you're basically like a touch heart romantic like I am. Absolutely love it. It's definitely something that I will keep in my book collection and read again. Usually when I'm done with my books and I know I'm not going to read them again, I go give them to like Oxfam or the British Heart Foundation, just so that they have something to put on their shelves as well. But really like this, really good book. And that basically sums up my favourite. If you're still here, thank you for watching. Give a thumbs up and subscribe. And definitely if you use any of this or if you have any product recommendations, then leave it down below in the comments. Any kind of links or reviews will be on my blog, which I will leave a link to down below in the description bar. And other than that, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!